Zero Mile is a Terminus Media production. If you would like to know more about Terminus Media, please head on over to terminusmedia.com. Now, on with your show. Hello, welcome to Zero Mile, your final stop in Atlanta's geek culture. I am your host, Matthew, standing in for Kelly this week, and I have my two co-hosts here.
Zonga Fielding.
And Chris Cowan.
All right, we got ourselves some things that have pulled up into the station. We're going to go right into video game news for the week. What do we got, Chris?
All right, so Mass Effect dropped a huge patch for Andromeda to start fixing a multitude of issues. So we've got better eye and facial animations because, as everyone on the internet pointed out, they look like garbage. So they've fixed a lot of those. They've added in the ability to skip the transition animation when you're traveling between planets because it was apparently long and tedious. Some performance issues with the rider, the zigzag running, various bug fixes. You can get all the details at BioWare's website for their patch notes. I'm glad they're getting some stuff fixed. I hate it when video games get released with a weird kind of half-finished thing. Studios.
It shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen.
Yeah, day one patch. Like, just if you got to bump your release date, bump your release date.
Yeah,
but just
it's better to come out of the gate. So basically, in short, Mass Effect now with less trash.
Exactly.
Yeah, right, excellent.
Yeah.
As long as it stops the falling through the floor bugs.
That was the best part of Doom. That's how you beat that game.
I had that happen in a video game once. I saw the face of God. It was very weird.
Yeah.
Odd experience. But in other video game news, something a little near and dear to my heart, Hearthstone got a brand new expansion this last week, released on the 6th of April. It's called Journey to Ungoro. It has released new 135 cards into the meta, as well as also being the first iteration of moving everything from common cards that have been in the game for a while all the way over to a new format called Wild, where every card is available, and now establishing the standard sort of format, which basically means only certain cards are allowed to be played in the standard format, which in turn means the entire game feels very fresh, very new. If you are kind of on the fence about Hearthstone and kind of want to get back into it, this is the absolute perfect time to do it. It has the least amount of cards to like have to try to collect, and you'll be able to, if you're just in the same boat as pretty much everyone else right now. It's super cool.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll say what I gotta say now. So, Nintendo is giving out Mega Pokemon for Pokemon Sun and Moon this month of April. The Mega Stones that they are releasing are Mega Mawile, Beedrill, Arduino, and Metacham. And the way that you get these Pokemon is by putting in the code Intimidate, and you will obtain these Mega Stones. Also, if you use the same code in May, you'll get a new set of Pokemon. They haven't said all of them yet, but they did say that you'll get the Mega Steelix and the Mega Pidgeot.
Cool, interesting. This is obviously not Pokemon Go. This is not the mobile game. This is the actual Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
And so it's always intrigued me that even with all the Pokemon, that there's like we still have room for more Pokemon. Like never not Pokemon, as it were.
I mean, it's like Nintendo's bread and butter here.
Yeah, it's like I'm just sit back and make money off these little pocket monster things.
Well, I mean, it's like they had like Marvel, and then they have the Hero Clicks games that are and then they tried with was it Skylanders, where it's like you got to get the little physical collectibles.
That's still a big thing.
Yeah, Pokemon I think was sort of the first iteration of that, and it's still just printing money.
Yeah. And
well, that's what Nintendo does. They print money.
All they do is win, win, win.
Yeah.
No matter what.
In some last little wrap-up news for video games this week, the tech specs for the Microsoft Scorpio have dropped. And we're not going to go into huge detail here. I'm not going to go tell you about teraflops and all that fun stuff. What I'm basically going to say is from what I have seen, it is essentially take the stats of what is the PlayStation 4 Pro, up them by about a fourth, and you got roughly the stats of the Scorpio. It's got new technology. It's going to have more advanced technology. That means it's going to be able to handle VR stuff very well, just like the PS4 Pro. It is going to be Xbox 360 and Xbox One compatible. There was actually a little bit of confusion. They thought for a while that only some games would be backwards compatible, but they came out very strongly. Microsoft said, no, every game will be backwards compatible with the Scorpio. So we're going to see how that's going to end up. I have a distinct feeling when after the Scorpio launches, we're probably not going to hear much about this for a while, and then probably Sony will come out with their PlayStation 5 or whatnot. and we're gonna begin the cycle all over again.
Yeah.
As a Libra, I am offended by this naming convention.
Oh,
I'm just gonna toss that
I'm
out
gonna
there.
start swimming in different directions on Pisces. Yeah, but that's all we got for this week, guys. It's a bit light week, but it was a good week. I think there's some really strong things, a few strong things out there. So go out and go have some fun.
Of course.
If you'd like to give us some feedback, head on over to give us email at zeromile@terminusmedia.com. And I'm on Twitter as @bioimportance.
And I'm at Zonga Audio.
And you can find me at Mutant Biscuit on Twitter.
And remember to like, share, and subscribe. And have a wonderful day.
Later, guys.
Bye.
See ya.